Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Heinrich Buchholz. As Managing Director of Biolac, I warmly invite you to take a virtual tour of our company. Due to complex hygiene and product quality requirements, it is no longer practicable to present all the operating areas on site. We have therefore selected a modern medium to allow an open and transparent overview of our operations and manufacturing processes.
Willkommen bei der Biolac.
Welcome to Biolac, the producer of milk compounds for the food industry in northern Germany. Since 1986, Biolac has exclusively processed raw sweet whey concentrate. Sweet whey is formed during the production of hard and semi-hard cheeses, for example at the cheese dairy at Burgenland Kasserei in Bad Bibra. The cheese production uses exclusively cow's milk, which must meet the most stringent quality requirements. Because the tank trucks transport milk from several farmers, each farmer must supply a sample. Every sample is tested in the cheese dairy's laboratory before the milk is discharged. The delivered milk is prepared by pasteurization and then filled into the cheese vats. By adding an enzyme mixture called rennet, the milk is curdled, as the experts say. The resulting curd is finely sliced with a so-called cheese harp. This separates the white curd, from which the cheese is later made, from the yellowish whey. Once the curd has settled, the sweet whey is pumped out. As a byproduct of the cheese production, the sweet whey has a dry matter content of about 6%. On site in the dairy, the whey is gently concentrated to about 30% dry matter and stored. It is then loaded into tanker trucks for transport to Biolac. Whey is a valuable resource that contains nutritionally high-quality proteins, lactose and salts. Back to Biolac in Harbansen, Lower Saxony, near Hildesheim. This specialty company focuses on the processing and refinement of whey concentrate. The central location opens up the whole of northern Germany. The catchment area for the resource stretches from the island of Rügen over Schleswig-Holstein and Lower Saxony to Hessen and Saxony. The products, whey products under the Ultralac brand and lactose under the Biolac brand, are sold worldwide and used in many end products. In pastry products of all kinds, in confectionery and snacks, in yogurts, dressings, dips and other dairy products, in ice cream, in baby foods, dietary foods and energy products. Lactose is used primarily as a flavoring material, as raw material in the pharmaceutical industry and as a filler or carrier. The whey protein combines high nutritional value with important functional properties, such as water binding, gelling ability and stabilizing. The production at Biolac begins with the delivery of the raw material. The sweet whey concentrate is freshly delivered in tanker trucks around the clock, 7 days a week. Each delivery is inspected and sampled for pH value and temperature. Based on the sample results, the operator in charge of the raw material reception determines whether the shipment meets the high-quality requirements. Only then is the tanker truck unloaded. The raw material is intermediately stored in special raw material tanks that can each hold 200,000 gallons. Subsequently, the actual processing starts. The raw material tanks, as are all tanks and equipment at Biolac, are completely cleaned after each discharge by CIP, which stands for cleaning in place, before being refilled again. During the thermal treatment of sweet whey, classic parameters of the dairy industry, such as pasteurization, are used, heating to 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. The next stage is the ultrafiltration, also known as UF, the so-called heart of Biolac. In this highly modern ultrafiltration equipment, whey proteins and lactose are separated. This is possible because protein molecules are considerably larger than sugar molecules. The lactose penetrates as permeate through the filtration module, while the whey proteins are retained as retentate. The multi-stage UF system can be so accurately controlled that each customer receives exactly their requested whey protein concentration. After ultrafiltration, the whey protein and lactose constituents are individually further processed on separate production lines. The permeate, the liquid lactose, is pale yellow in color. This color is caused by riboflavin, a vitamin that is naturally present in milk. On request, the permeate may be decolored, whereby the finished lactose is pure white. The permeate is initially concentrated in 2 steps. Subsequently, it is charged into a crystallization tank. Here, the concentration of the lactose is already so high that crystallization begins spontaneously. Seed crystals or other crystallization aids are not necessary. At the end of the crystallization, the lactose crystals float in the remaining solution, the so-called mother liquor. The mother lye is separated in 2 steps from the crystal pulp. The crystal pulp is then dried to a powder in a fluid bed dryer. Depending on customer requirements, the finished lactose can be ground in special mills. The spectrum ranges from fine table sugar to icing sugar. The final powder product is intermediately stored in special silos. Based on the customer's wishes, the lactose can be filled into sacks of 25 kilograms. For large quantities, big bags between 450 and 1,000 kilograms are suitable, or loose filling directly into silo trucks. The liquid retentate, the whey protein, is first heated. Thereby, important functional properties of the protein, such as the water binding powers, are set. A portion of the whey protein is supplied in liquid form by tanker trucks directly to customers in specific industries. For powder customers, the retentate is carefully concentrated in evaporators. The liquid is withdrawn from the water. This concentrate is finally dried to powder in 2 huge spray drying towers. In spray dryers, the liquid whey protein is pulverized into fine droplets over a rapidly rotating disc at the top. Simultaneously, specifically conditioned hot air is blown in from the bottom. On the way down, the water evaporates from the droplets. Only the powdered whey protein falls down to the bottom of the tower. The finished powder product is intermediately stored in silos and can be filled according to customer requirements. Of 25 kilogram sacks, big bags between 650 and 750 kilograms, or loose in silo trucks. In the high bay warehouse, about 1 month's production is constantly maintained. Even short-term customer orders can be processed immediately. Biolac customers rely on the constant and consistent high quality of products supplied. Biolac is certified according to various quality and food safety standards. Among others, ISO 9001 and the current versions of IFS and BRC. In addition, food safety is ensured by a comprehensive HACCP concept. These include strict dress code and hygiene requirements, as well as strict adherence to hygiene zones. The production is steered using the latest control technology. Highly qualified technical personnel continuously monitor each individual process. In the in-house laboratory, the chemical, physical and microbiological properties of the raw materials, as well as all intermediate and final products, are continually controlled and recorded. In addition, Biolac supports its customers with technical application know-how. This occurs in close cooperation with the Danish dairy company Arla Foods Ingredients, which holds a 50% stake in Biolac. Even during the development of new products, Biolac is a sought-after partner and develops tailored solutions together with their customers. Sustainability and environmental protection are taken very seriously at Biolac. A CHP plant at the premises optimally utilizes the energy consumed. Biolac is thereby based on the principle of combined heat and power. A gas turbine drives a generator that produces electricity. The resulting waste heat is fed via a heat exchanger into the heating circuit and is not lost, so electricity and heat are produced simultaneously. The Biolac concept is proven and successful. With its high deliverability, consistent quality, flexibility, competence and expertise, Biolac has now reached a top position in the international market.